with a hash map and those types, and in a package name enums, okay, with a class name level 1 in it. Okay, so let me just give you the brief about this enum that we are dealing with. An enum is a special class that represents a group of constants. Okay, it's just a simple class that represents a group of constants or unchangeable variables, like final variables, a variable that you declare that it can't be changed. Unlike we are declaring a string, first name, last name, and those types. When you create these variables, you can never change them. Okay, we can never change them. And to create an enum, use the enum keyword as it was said in the interface. As to create an interface, we use the keyword interface instead of a class or whatever. Okay, and the constants variables are being created, and with the help of commas, we use commas to separate the constants variables that we create. Okay, and all of them may be in uppercase. Any variable that we create from that, it should be in what capital form. Okay, so we simply append the keyword from it like this, then we proceed on with the name of it. So I will name it level, just like that. Okay, just like that. So we have created our enum. Okay, and the enum is short for enumeration, which means specifically listed. Okay, the enum, it is being shortened from the word enumeration, which means specifically listed, just like that. So the variables that's from the rules of the enum, the variables that we should list in this all must be in uppercase, and we use commas to separate them as well. That's the rule for this. So low, then I will separate it, then I will go and say medium, then I will separate it with a comma, then I will say high. Okay, so straight away based on the rules, I have simply created an enum. Okay, with variables of low, medium, and high, which is unchangeable. You can never change them. Okay, so let's see how we can call these variables. Okay, in this class, so with the help of the new method over here, let me call or let me instantiate this in this main method over here. Then I will give it an object name, say my left. Okay, that's it, equals to the name of the enum. Okay, then I get the medium value of it. Okay, so I have simply accessed the medium value of this. Okay, so this can be any statement at all that you think it is unchangeable. Unlike if you want to create a project or you have created an application, you can use this enum to set its basic properties like the version, the project name, and those types. Okay, the title and those types, the application title and those types. Let's say the version is 2.3, the application name maybe Studio B game or whatever. So these are just a static variable that with the help of the enum we are able to create. So simply print whatever that we have onto the statement, onto the screen, sorry. So I will say from this object, then I can run this, and then I simply have the output to be medium. Okay, so This is how enum works. Okay, so let's see how enum in a switch statements are. Okay, so we can simply say using switch. Okay, using switch we can simply say the switch keyword. Okay, then we pass in what's the instance of it. Then we say something like this. So we say keys. The key is 1. If it equals to the low, okay, if it equals to the low, then we print onto the screen saying low level. Okay, low level. Then we call a break for it. I think we're done with switch. Okay, then if medium, then we say medium level. This everything applies to high. Then we say high level. Okay. Then we call for default. If it matches nothing, we print onto the screen, or if we get whatever, then we see sorry. Okay, so let's just give this code and see the output of this. We have the low level. We have the medium level to be what's printed from the enum class. Okay, so since we just pass in from here, okay, we accepted or we just called for the medium and we pass it through the switch. Okay, and since the instance of this mylib only contains or has the value of this medium, we just simply get the answer from this case medium. Okay, so let's see how we can look through an enum. The enum type has a values. Okay, a values method which returns array of all enum constants. This method is useful when you want to look through the constants of an enum. And the same thing, we go ahead and then use the for each loop search. Okay, since we are dealing with the enum, I will say the enum class, then we call that over here, then we instantiate it just like we did over here. Okay, then we see the name of the enum dot, the name of the enum dot values. Then we access the values of it, which is the low, medium, and those tabs. Okay, we have the logo. Okay, so see this okay, it's been already declared. So we say system.out, we print out all the values of this and it is being stored in the mind. Okay, so when we run this project, okay, from the Okay, let me comment this switch statement over here. Then, yeah, okay, so let me run it for you to see the output. So we just use a for each loop to loop through the enum, and then we access the values within it. Okay, so I will basically say the difference between enums and class. An enum can just like a class, okay, have attributes and methods. The only difference that enum constants are, they are just public static. They are just public, static, and final. They are unchangeable, cannot be overridden. Okay, an enum cannot be used to create objects. You can use enums to create objects, and it cannot extend other classes, but it can implement interface. Okay, why someone will say why and when to use enum. Use enums when you have values that you know aren't going to change, as I said previously, like month, days, Mondays, month days, colors, deck or cars, etc. So when you are working with unchangeable things, that the things that you would think it will be static, it will remain the same in your project. As I said, the project versions, those stuffs, and project name and those stuff. Since you aren't going to change your application name or whatever, you can use enum to do that. So thank you for these tutorials, and then you can just grab the concept at once, or you can just play around it. You may think it won't be much useful, but in some serious note and cases you think you need this kind of enum to manipulate your data or to use it to support. So thank you very much.